Shalom and welcome to Tiyomet of Torah. This year is entitled The Halacha of Lulav, specifically dealing with the Tiyomet. Tiyomet is what we normally assume Tiyomet is the upper part of the Lulav, the highest part of the Lulav, where the Lulav grows with little pieces sort of doubled over all around the Shidra, the spine. And we assume the top point, which comes right out of the middle part of the spine, that's called the Tiyomet. We're very, very careful about the Tiyomet. And there's halach in the Gemara, Lamed Beit, in the Sukkah, Nechleka Tiyomet. What do we say if the Tiyomet is split? So, first the Gemara says that if it's cut off, there's a problem, the Lulav. But if Nechleka is split, maybe it's right. The Gemara says no. Just like when it's cut off, there's a problem with Tiyomet, so too when it's split. So what does it mean to be split, and what is a Tiyomet? So most people assume Tiyomet is that middle part, and if that's where we need to have precise, clear Tiyomet, where it's not split apart, maybe not even at all. The Baba is a Rambam, Rif, Ramban, and many others say no. Tiyomet, each of those doubled leaves, you look closely, each one is a doubled leaf. Each one is called a Tiyomet, and only when the majority of all the Tiyomets are split, then we have a problem. Rashi is the one who says just the middle one itself is called a Tiyomet, and if only that one is split, even if just that one, you have a problem. So Shulchan Aruch is like the majority of opinions. Well, the Ramah passes like Rashi, which is shocking, but that's what he paskins. But he says, what does it mean, Nechleka Tiyomet? It means that it's split all the way down to the spine, which Baruch Hashem, our Lulav, you'll never find that. It might be opened a few centimeters, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 centimeters. Maybe it's closed, almost close to the top. Maybe it's closed all the way to the top, but split all the way down, you're not going to find it. And yet, you'll see when people are looking for Lulav, first thing they're going to look for is going to go right to the Tiyomet, the tippy top, to see is it totally closed. Why? Because the Ramah goes ahead and says that yes, the minhag is, and unless it's split all the way to the shidri, it's fine. Still, he says, L'chatchila mitzvah min hamuvchar. It's best that you have a Tiyomet that's not opened at all. And therefore, it's best to try to get such a Lulav. And the question, of course, is why? Where's that from? So I'd like to analyze that next year, but Lamaisa, we understand why many are careful to go in and make sure that the Lulav is totally closed, because the Ramah says it. Now, Mitzvah Hashem, next year, we'll try to make sense of the Ramah. Shalom.